Hey guys, Muledog Gaming here with another Destiny video. And today I'm going to be talking to you about Destiny frickin' 2. Destiny 2 is confirmed for this year, so get ready guys. Destiny 2 is coming this year, so get ready. Grab whatever you can and just keep grinding your stuff while you still can, because we're not going to be keeping all of our stuff from the previous Destiny. So Destiny 1 will be keeping everything over here, and Destiny 2 will be going to a fresh start. So I'm going to go over everything here, all this news and stuff that I haven't covered in the past, and I'm probably just going to be covering this in a huge video right here. So let's get started with some of the past news before we go on to the latest news. So first bit of information I got is this was posted a long time ago, like 1 month ago, on Reddit. Leave a link to the description below for all these leaks and stuff. So, two of them are on a Reddit post. One which is the old Destiny 2 leaked info, and the next one is the second part. And so let's go ahead and read the first part of the Destiny 2 info that was posted a month ago. So this guy claims that he's in close contact with a Bungie employee currently working on Destiny 2 in some capacity. That's the sole source of this info. Take it with all the grains of salt you'd like. Now on to the juicy tidbits. I'll keep them as concise as possible. So here's all the stuff that were proven. Well, actually, some of them have yet to be confirmed to be fake. Some of them are confirmed to be true. Some of them are actually right. And so on and so forth. A lot of people are very skeptical about this leak back in the time. So, I think this was confirmed fake. But some of this stuff is actually true. So, reading all this stuff, they are not completely rebooting our characters. So, my source described it as a clean slate, but not a full wipe. Apparently, our Guardian will still retain their memories, accomplishments, and etc. up to this point. But we will not have to carry over gear, weapons, and items. So that confirms that this is actually I think this is the confirmed part. So we won't be bringing back all of our Galahorns and other powerful weapons, Outbreak Prime and all that. We won't be able to bring those over to Destiny 2 unless people at Bungie find a way to actually take back some weapons from the previous Destiny onto Destiny 2, maybe even Galahorn, but who knows. Next bit of information is there will be 3 new subclasses from the jump. The existing classes will be fully reworked, including new abilities, perks, visuals, and effects. So there's going to be 3 new subclasses for the Hunter, Warlock, and Titan, supposedly, but we're not really too sure about that yet. That might be fake, that might be real, we just don't really know. Like I said before, some of these have yet to be proven fake. So the game may face a delay into Q1 18, which is false, and it's coming this year. So it says here, my source didn't get too specific, but hinted that they are having issues with the new engine they are using, and possibly some hangups regarding narration staff. Now that has been proven false, and now it's coming this year. So these will be a lot longer, bigger, so they won't really take much time. Well, they'll take a lot of time to complete, I suppose, maybe like an hour or two. 2 hours at the most, maybe even 3 hours. Who knows how long it will take to complete the new raids in the future. And ships will no longer be cosmetic only. That's the next part. No further details given. So will we be able to fly our ships and stuff around, like a free roam sort of thing? Or maybe do something while we're in orbit in Destiny 2? But who knows? No one knows. So, so Destiny 2 will come to PC. And there's a few other consoles that'll be coming on. It'll be coming on the PS4 Pro, PS4, Xbox One, and Xbox Scorpio, which has yet to be announced. So, can't wait to get my hands on the Xbox Scorpio. Next one is UI overhaul, more customization features coming. Eververse will not be as prominent as it is now. Let's just hope Eververse won't come back, period. Xur will play a new role in the overarching story. Now, maybe Xur will give us, like, quests or something to the story. Maybe Xur will be there in, like, the tower, or maybe in a new social space all the time, and we'll be able to get quests and bounties from him or something. That's just my random speculations. The speaker will be a central part to the main storyline. I have no clue. Well, Speaker probably will be central to the main storyline, but knowing that the Destiny 2 story will be based on the Cabal and all that other Cabal related stuff, and I'm pretty sure Zavala will be the main person to talk to because he's all about the Cabal and stuff. And the last bit of information is new non-Guardian races will be introduced. So yeah, maybe we'll get like a partial Vex race, Vex/human, Awoken/Taken or something like that. I don't know about the Taken part, but anyways, yeah. So this was posted a month ago, so I might be wrong about most of this stuff in the leak right here, but pretty sure a lot of it's been proven fake, but a few actually were true. So moving on to the next bit of details, which is a Destiny 2 plot detail potentially leaked from Mega Block sets. Mentions Cabal fighting in the tower. So that is actually very weird. So as you know, Destiny makes the little Mega Block sets for people to collect and build and all that, make their own little scenes and stuff. That's pretty cool. So a post on the Mega Bloks forums appears to have revealed some bits of information about the story of Destiny 2. Mega Bloks is a toy manufacturer specializing in LEGO-style building blocks. So in case you didn't know what they were. So the post cites 3 unannounced sets via NeoGAF, which have appeared on Amazon ahead of an official announcement. These are a Cabal Goliath tank building set, which we've seen before, a Cabal Bruiser battle building set, and Aspect of Glass building set. Now, the first 2 are very interesting in a couple of different ways. The description for the Cabal Goliath tank mentions being able to reveal its interior, which isn't something you can do in the game currently. In fact, you can only fight the Goliath tank during certain boss fights, but never control it. So maybe there'll be a part in the story in Destiny 2 where you can actually go inside of a Goliath tank and actually blast some Cabal in the face and all that. Maybe fight some other Goliath tanks. So maybe you get to know the inside of the tank, so all that other cool stuff. And there are the 4 micro action figures included with the set, which could indicate they're connected. There's 1 for Commander Zavala, 1 Cabal Phalanx, and 2 Cabal Scions. Zavala's figure comes with detachable armor and answering cord auto rifle. Now, why he has the answering cord is beyond my imagination. Maybe it's making a comeback in Destiny 2. And if you don't know what the answering cord is, it's basically one of the weapons that you are rewarded for completing the Taken King story. You get a choice between the answering cord, a hand cannon, and the shotgun, which I forgot the names of. So answering cord is a weapon that exists in the game now, so the S here may be an error. That said, just connecting Zavala and the Cabal in that way may indicate that the Titan Vanguard will be involved in a fight against the Cabal somehow. Maybe we're even going to command a Goliath tank with him at some point. That would be awesome. Now, there are no story missions whatsoever in Destiny where one of the main characters, like the Titan, like the Vanguard people, will come into battle and support you for the mission. That never happened in any of the Destiny content that we got. So that'd be really cool, having Commander Zavala fight by your side in a Goliath tank, and you and him will be kicking ass and just basically murdering all the Cabal. So yeah, that's gonna be really cool. And we've never fought alongside NPCs in Destiny before, but this detail, as well as the one mentioned in the description of the Cabal Bruiser battle building set, strongly suggests Destiny 2 will have the feature. Maybe there'll be something about that feature maybe in the Crucible. Maybe Lord Shaxx and Lord Saladin will be able to support either team. So maybe Lord Saladin will be on one side and Lord Shaxx will be on the other side. You'll have either Shaxx or Saladin fight at your side or something like that. Maybe even Ephrodite. The Bruiser battle speaks of a clash between the Bruiser's crushing strength and a master swordsman's skill. The swordsman in question here is Lord Shaxx, the Crucible handler, and he's wielding Razelighter, an exotic sword already in the game. Now, why he has these 2 weapons, the answering cord and Razelighter, Not really too sure why he would choose those weapons out of anything, but I kind of understand the Raise Lighter. But yeah, and the new Bruiser. Now we don't really know what a Cabal Bruiser is, so it might be a new type of Cabal troop coming into Destiny 2's story at some point. So you'll probably be face to face with one Bruiser, and that'd be like a mini boss fight, an introduction to the bosses. Maybe it'll be a group of Bruisers. So talking about his crushing strength. Now this thing will be able to be a strong enemy. Now I'm picturing something very huge and bulky like Cabal are, not very fat and obese. Something like skinnier than the other Cabal we've seen before. Like very large, skinny, very bulky armor, and probably huge fists that'll be able to like ground pound the ground, obviously, and actually cause like a little shockwave that'll like stun you for a little bit, and maybe like pin you to a wall or something and repeatedly smash you into a wall or something like that. That's what I'm picturing right now. Something really huge, muscular, not very fat like the other Cabal, and something that, and it probably runs very fast. Who knows? I'm just imagining it right now. So Lord Shaxx prepares to pit his blade against the furious cleavers of a Cabal Red Guard, the description reads. So the Bruiser is basically a cleaver wielding thing, or whatever it is. Maybe it'll be one that actually uses no swords or weapons, just pure hands, and will probably try and fist fight you. So yeah. And there's probably going to be a new Cabal faction. So we have like the Sand Eaters, or what were they called? Skyburners, and all of those factions of Cabal right now. And there's probably going to be a new one in Destiny 2 called the Red Guard. So that's going to be exciting to see. And one other very interesting detail alludes to a big fight in the tower hangar. There's never been any combat in the tower before, but this makes it sound like the Cabal will attack the social space during the events of the story. So maybe there'll be story missions. You'll have to go into the tower, everyone evacuate the tower, and you have to fight Cabal and reclaim the tower. So that's basically what Destiny 2's storyline might be about. Like this Cabal Red Guard people, and also the Bruisers, and other Cabal troops like the Scions and the Legionaries and the others and all that, Centurions. So they'll be invading the tower, and I don't know where the Traveler will be. The Traveler will probably still be on Earth, just watching everybody die and stuff, not being able to do anything. But maybe the Traveler will have some part in the story. They'll probably like wipe out all the Cabal or something like that. So finally, well, actually, there's some other parts I haven't read in this little paragraph. So the Cabal being a major focus in the Destiny 2 story is something various reports and leaks have mentioned before. A Cabal attack or outright invasion of the tower may be part of the game's story beats, considering the significance such an event could have. So that's going to be pretty interesting. We're going to have to fight Cabal in the tower and stuff, reclaim everything and all that. There probably is going to be a new social space everyone will evacuate to. Maybe on Earth, maybe on a different planet, or somewhat around those lines. So finally, the Aspect of Glass set is the least interesting one. It doesn't reveal any new details, and the ship itself has been available in the game since the very first release of Vault of Glass and all that other stuff. So the Aspect of Glass is the least concern of our news on Destiny 2. So yeah, so Aspect of Glass is kind of the least interesting one there. It doesn't show any story details and all that about Destiny 2. And now moving on to the latest bit of information about Destiny 2. So it is still coming to this year in 2017, Activision says. There is no game I get more questions about than Destiny 2. So here's a little tidbit for those of you who are desperate for news on Bungie's next big game. It's still on track for 2017, said Activision in a slideshow attached to their earnings call today. Full Destiny sequel in 2017 to broaden the franchise's global reach, which along with follow-on content plans set the stage for growth. in human speak, that means it's still planned for this year. So woohoo, get ready, Guardians. Destiny 2 is coming on to our direction, and prepare for Cabal combat in the tower, possibly. So although some of the folks behind Destiny 2 might crave more time to add content and beef up the game, here's an interesting bit of news to consider. If Bungie misses this year for Destiny 2 for whatever reason, Activision is awarded a hefty chunk of the independent studio's stock, according to two sources familiar with goings-on at Bungie. And Bungie employees' stock vesting schedule is also based on game releases, including Destiny 2, which gives them major incentives to get the sequel out this year. Fans have been worried, mostly thanks to the lack of news, that Destiny 2 might be delayed out this year. But consider this, with the first Destiny, Bungie started talking too early and wound up showing a number of features and plot points that never actually made it into the final game. And this time, they want to avoid those mistakes, which means we likely won't hear about the game until closer to launch. The roadmap will likely include a Destiny 1 spring update, which is coming in the spring, obviously. Who knows what content there'll be. Probably bringing back the old raids or something like that, like everyone says. And all that. We just gotta wait until spring comes, and then Destiny and Bungie will be revealing a few teasers and then an actual trailer of the update. Just like what they did with the April update last year for Taken King. So, this time, they want to avoid those mistakes, which means they won't hear about the game until closer to launch. Roadmap will likely include a Destiny 1 spring update, then a Destiny 2 reveal with the launch of this fall, which will be in E3 this year. They've got a lot of people on this one. From what I hear, at least 3 other Activision studios are working on the game in addition to Bungie. Destiny 2 is also coming to PC, PS4, PS4 Pro, and Xbox One Scorpio. So all those 4 consoles will be getting actually 5 consoles: PC, PS4, PS4 Pro, Xbox One, and an Xbox One Scorpio. So those are all the systems that Destiny 2 will run on. So I can't wait to see this, all the specs and stuff for the Xbox Scorpio, and also see how it runs on PS4 Pro as well. As you know, I do play on PS4 and Xbox One, but I mostly play on Xbox One, so I may be a lot lower light on PS4 than on Xbox. So, in other Destiny news, a nonsensical Reddit rumor floating around today and embarrassingly covered by a website like VG247 is very fake. So, yeah. The leaks I mentioned before are fake, but a little bit of parts of them are actually true. So we have yet to see if the Mega Bloks leaks are true and all that other cool stuff. So that's all the news I have for you right now. And if you guys enjoyed this little video, or actually this 19-minute video of all the news that's been covered in Destiny 2, just leave a like, comment, and share the video. And if you're new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you later with more Destiny videos to come. And I'll also be covering a few other news things as well, so I'll also be making new videos as well, so be sure to stay tuned for new kinds of non-Destiny related videos. So yeah, see you guys later.